Hey YouTube, this is Alexander, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at Timely, which is a beautiful alarm app. So if we open it up to the main screen here, you see the time, the date, and the next alarm. There's tons of customization here, and there's just beauty all around this app, both in the sounds and the look. So if we go ahead and press this button down here, we can go ahead and choose which clock we want to have displayed, just like that. Now I believe these two other clocks are locked. This app is free, but there are a lot of things that you will need to pay for to unlock. I believe that's still how they have it set up. But anyway, so here's the main screen. Swiping over to the right will bring you to the stopwatch section, which you can swipe down or up to get to the timer. You can press this button down here to switch between the two. So if we just go ahead and push play, you can see a nice little animation will play going around these circles there to count the seconds. If we pause it, we can hit that button to start it over. Swiping down, we'll get to the timer, and we can add 15 seconds to the timer. Or if we just want to set it a specific time, we can go ahead and drag this little ball down here and just basically circle around, as you can see here, to add minutes and hours. It's really nice though. It looks just, I can't get over how nice it looks. I've used it since I got it every day. So as we can see, here's the alarm section, and we can either hit or add a new alarm by hitting that plus button down there and then dragging our finger up and down, or we can go ahead and just pull over from the left to the right and adding an alarm that way, swiping up and down or sliding up and down. Now, an interesting thing to note, which is so small but I noticed it and I really wanted to point it out, is moving your finger over will move the time accordingly so that you can still see it, which I thought was really nice that, they thought about that type of thing, and it just adds to sort of the beauty of the app. So if we want to hit an alarm, we can go ahead and do it right there at 9:30. We can either hit done, or pushing down underneath will go ahead and add minutes in intervals of 5, or pushing up at the top or tapping up at the top will also add ripples and subtract from the time in intervals of 5, which is very nice. Now if you want to have it set at a specific time that is not in an interval of 5, you can go ahead and just tap the time and go 9:12 or whatever time you want from there. Now this does sync up with your Gmail account, so that's really nice. That's why you see two devices down there. But you can set the alarm to be on or off. You can change the time from here. You can set the days that it will be on. You can have a little label. Smart Rise is basically a mode that is based on advanced sleep cycle theory, and it will play an alarm 30 minutes before the regular scheduled alarm to try to wake you up from your light sleep, which I haven't really found it to be super useful for me, but it's there if you'd like it. You can also enable a challenge, which I believe some of these things are locked, like I mentioned, so if you want to unlock it, you either need to buy them or sort of share the app and get people to use that promo code so that you can go ahead and get enough credits and then unlock things. But you can shake the device, you can do a math puzzle, a random pattern, or match shapes to try to help wake you up and get your brain started. You can choose between a bunch of different sounds that are pretty nice. They're really nice sounds to wake up to. I just have it set to this one. We'll go ahead and listen to a couple. So as you can see, those are really nice sounds to wake up to. At least I think they are. They're a lot better than what comes on some devices or some stock alarm clock apps. A lot of those you do need to unlock though, but they're there if you'd like them. This cover or action overflow, I believe think it's called. The menu button down here will allow you to manage the devices that you have synced up to this particular Gmail. This does use your Gmail, so if you want to have, for example, your Nexus 7 synced up and have Timely installed on there, it will go ahead and ring the alarm on both devices, so long as they're both connected to the internet. They'll both ring, and you can also select which device will play that specific alarm and which one won't. Another thing to note is, since they're both synced up with your Gmail, for example, if I have my Nexus 7 lying on my desk when I wake up and this guy's by my bed, as long as they're both connected to the same Gmail, and this guy has to have, of course, internet since it's a Wi-Fi only model, when you go ahead and swipe up from the bottom to disable the alarm, it'll turn off the alarm on both devices, so that's pretty cool. So if we go ahead and hit this menu button down here, we can go ahead and change the themes. Now a lot of these themes are not unlocked, By default, the starter ones are, so you can go ahead and choose from here. But like I said, you will need to either unlock or pay for the rest. But here are a lot of the different types of themes you can apply them, that style to, that clock to. And they just look really nice. They're pretty cool looking things that just add a really nice level of beauty to the app. We can go ahead and apply that just as it is. Another thing to note, if you want to go ahead and create your own theme, you can do that. So if I want to, for example, maybe a pink up here, pink up there, and then do like a green, and then maybe like a yellow. We can go ahead and do that if you'd like, and then you can just go ahead and save it if you want. So we'll go ahead and cancel that and leave it just like that. Now to change the theme in each section, you just swipe over to the one you want to change and press the menu button and go to change themes. You can also refresh the clock from there. Now if we go ahead and check out these settings, you'll see we have alarm clock fade in length, snooze duration, shrinking snooze duration, so it'll shorten the intervals between consecutive snoozes to try to get you out of bed and awake. The alarm volume can be adjusted, volume buttons, basically all of this is self-explanatory. Here you have the settings. So this is a really beautiful alarm clock app that I would highly recommend if you're looking for one. We'll just go ahead and take a look at the stock clock, at least the one that comes in stock Android for comparison. So yeah, here's this. As you can see, it is just vastly different, and there isn't a lot of customization to go here, a lot of beauty. But that's the great thing about Android. You can take it and just set defaults as you want and apply different things. So I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe down there for more. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.